In this video, I'll guide you through how to set up customer support workflows in HubSpot. By the end, you'll have an automated process that acknowledges new support requests for you, so your customers get a quick, consistent response without you having to hit send every time. Let's start from inside your HubSpot account. First, go to the main navigation menu and look for the automation section. Hover over or click on automations, then select workflows. This is where you'll build the entire automation. Once you're on the workflows page, look for the option to create a new workflow and choose create from scratch. Starting from scratch gives you full control over how this process works instead of relying on a pre-built template. Next, you'll be asked to choose the type of workflow. Since we're dealing specifically with customer support tickets, select the option for a ticket-based workflow. This tells HubSpot that the workflow should run based on ticket properties like status, priority, or other ticket details rather than contacts or deals. Using a ticket-based workflow keeps everything tied directly to your support pipeline. Now it's time to set the trigger, which is the condition that decides when this workflow starts. Think of the trigger as the if this happens, then start the workflow rule. In this case, you might want the workflow to run as soon as a new support ticket is created. To do that, set your enrollment criteria so that ticket status is new. You can also choose something like priority is high if you want this workflow to only apply to urgent tickets. You can use one or both conditions depending on your support process. Take a moment to be intentional here because the trigger determines exactly which tickets will get this automated response. Once your trigger is set, confirm it so the workflow knows when to enroll tickets. Now you're ready to add the actual actions that will run after a ticket meets those conditions. On the workflow canvas, you'll see a plus icon where you can add an action. Click the plus sign and you'll see a list of different automation options. For this workflow, you want to send an external email to the customer acknowledging their request. Choose the option that lets you send an automated email. Make sure you select the external email type, not an internal notification. Then either create a new email or choose an existing one that says something like, "We received your request and our team is reviewing it." Keep this message simple, clear, and reassuring. It should confirm that the ticket was received. Set expectations for response time if possible, and use a friendly tone that matches your brand. Once you've selected or built that email, save it and attach it to the action. Before you finish, double check that the email is turned on for automation and that the action itself is active within the workflow. Finally, review the overall setup, then turn the workflow on. From that point forward, any ticket that meets your trigger conditions will automatically send that "we received your request" email to the customer, helping you respond faster and keep your support process consistent.